Week 36 of reselling done and dusted. It's been a journey to get here, and once again I want to share with you what this week has been like. It's been a huge climb to get to the target that I wanted to get to, but I also want to take you through some behind the scenes of how I'm storing some of my items, as well as a little sneak peek to my listing and shipping station. Of course, we're going to touch on all the numbers, all the data, the top 5 sold, all that jazz. So if you are new here, we're all about running, reselling lifestyle, and everything in between. Let's get into it. So, week 36, top 5 items sold. Well, it's actually been an interesting week. I've sold a few different items, and the first one being this vintage style retro watch. Look, originally I said it was a 20 style, but it's not the 20 style. It's probably not as early as that. But this one cost me 42 cents in a bulk deal. Sold it for $60. Profited $58. Item number 2, this was a Novus vintage calculator. Cost me $2.50. Had this one sitting around for a while. Sold it for $46, and this one also went international. And after, some fees, some postage, but some postage discounts, I got a profit of $55.50. Another watch, which was top item number 3. This one cost me 42 cents from that same bulk lot. Sold it for $40, profited $35.02. Top item number 4 was the Star Wars Boba Fett Wobbler pop vinyl. Cost me $0. Now this one was from my own collection, so there's no expense for me. I've had it sitting around probably for about 3 years now, probably even longer. Sold it for $40. It sold instantly. I did have it a bit higher, haggled with a few people, but they did pay postage for this, and I wanted to make sure they're paying really good postage, because with these pop vinyls, you want to make sure you're posting them and they're absolutely safe, secure, and all that jazz. So did sell it for $40, profit of $35 after fees and postage. They paid for postage. And the 5th top item for this week was this Canon PIXMA printing ink. Cost me $2.33, sold it for $45. That's $32.92 profit. So flops, wins, all that jazz for this week. Well, fortunately, there's been no flops. We're past all the INAD cases. We're past all the refunds. That seems to have moved on. I felt like it did kind of carry over into the start of this week because it was a slow start. But look, we'll move past that. No flops. Lessons, however, is this week I've really been challenged with myself of how focused I am on the numbers. Now, I'm a numbers guy. I love the numbers. But what I'm talking about this is sometimes we have targets. Sometimes we have numbers that we want to be hitting, and we feel like that because we're not hitting them, we're not doing a good job. Well, though I haven't really hit the big numbers this week, and I think, it's important for me to share this, is I've actually still done pretty good in terms of a profit. So I haven't hit huge dollars, I haven't, broken records or anything like that, but the profit margin is pretty good, and we're going to touch on that shortly. So this has just been a bit of a reality check, something to just keep me honest. And I think sometimes in this game, it's kind of like YouTube as well. You can get stuck on the vanity metrics around, how many likes or subscribers and all that jazz. So it's very similar with the eBay game or reselling game. Is if you're not hitting those numbers, you feel like you're not doing something right, when sometimes it's out of your control. The big win for this week, though, was I was able to shuffle my listing and packing station, which I'm going to give you a bit of a glimpse of a bit later in the show and tell. But, I had Carla help me do some sorting and shuffling. Now, it's still got a long way to go. I haven't finished it, especially with the storage stuff. But, hey, slowly working through this, especially during lockdown, just getting things in a bit better order. But that was definitely a win for this week. So, how did we go for this week? It was a below average, just below average. Sales, 43 sales. Margin was sitting around just shy of 70%, which is why it's been a really good week in actually terms of profit. So cost of goods was $132, sold $852 worth, and profited $592 worth. So that profit is pretty good. Obviously, I would have liked a higher, revenue total for the week, but I just haven't been getting it, and trying to work out what's going on. But sometimes you do have those off weeks, and this was one of those. But at the same time, I can't really complain because this is still a solid week. It's some great income. So I've just been battling with that a bit, and I think we all do. So if you do struggle with this as well, let me know in the comments. In terms of things that I sold, once again, the big hitter has been books. We've done $259 revenue, $170 profit. Collectibles, that was up there, so that was the watches. We have sold some electronics, Pokemon cards, toys, video games, a bit of everything, some clothes as well. So Pokemon cards, been able to add some more dollars to the Pokemon fund as well, which is great. So, and I think, once again, this does not set the scene for the next week. It doesn't guarantee anything. All it does is just tell me what's worked this week and where the money was from. So these are the type of items I'm selling. So in terms of averages, we've actually haven't shuffled. We were 871 average last week. We're 871 average this week in terms of my total 36-week run. So we did do $852 this week, so just shy of that average. But all in all, you know, we've dropped down a little bit. We've had a couple of flunky weeks, but it's not too bad. In terms of listings, did manage to get 109 listings done and dusted, so basically 15 a day, averaging 6 sales a day. So a little low compared to some of the bigger weeks that I've done, but all in all, it's not too bad. It's about an average week. The weekly flow, as you can see, we started off Monday, pretty average, pretty low volume in terms of ASP. Tuesday, we jumped back up. Wednesday and Thursday was shocking. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we finally made a comeback. So a bit of a dip and, you know, once again, that roller coaster ride through the week. But look, this is the reality of it. And that's why I love sharing this, is because, you know, it's not all sunshine rainbows. It's not me hitting record weeks, and it's weeks where you have the down weeks as well. So this is one of those down weeks where I haven't really hit the target that I wanted to. I want to be trying to increase that average each week. But hey, this is all part of it. So the $100,000 revenue update, day 252, we've slowed down where the momentum is, it's taking a bit of a toll with some of the ASP numbers. Still listing only 15 per day, nowhere near, you know, this is suggesting I need to be listing around 25 per day. So we're at $31,366. We are behind big time, but as I keep saying, each week I'm going to keep showing up, keep showing you this, and as if it takes me 1 year, 2 years, 3 years to get there, I'll be tracking along the way. But this is the journey, this is what we're doing, and it's been an interesting journey. You know, hitting some of those targets was quite easy, and when I built this, you know, the momentum of milestones, I wanted to set it as a challenge. I wanted to see if we could really put the pressure down to see what would happen. Of course, I didn't expect we're going to be in lockdown. I'm not being able to source like I used to. There is some opportunities that have popped up which have been really, really great. So that all does come into the play of it, but I'm not saying that that's an excuse. That's just one of the things I've had to deal with, which makes it so much harder. And the year's not over till it's over, so we'll keep charging on. We'll see what number we can get to, and we'll keep charging on. But my ASP at the moment is sitting around $32, so if I can get that up, it's going to make this a lot easier. A little bit of show and tell. Just 2 little videos that I'm going to take you through, which is some of the storage stuff, just a quick glimpse of how I'm storing basically about 1,000 items. And then I'm going to show you the listing and postage station, just how I'm making things happen. This was just all revamped over this week as well with the help of Carla. So yeah, have a look at this.
There's the chickens. Hello. Alright, so little thing that I'm working on today or this week with Carla is reshuffling all the storage. So as you can see behind me and on the side of me, all down here, still going, still going, still going, still going. All this is basically from here all the way to here is all listed, except it's a bit of a mess because I've got a whole bunch of bulk deals that came through and things are everywhere. So I need to do a huge shuffle. So what Carla and I are working on today is getting this guy inside so I can put all the DVDs, all the books in there, clear out some of these tubs so I can move some of this stuff, which is all unlisted from the bulk deals that I've been getting, and to be able to get to it and start getting through it, because it's getting a bit overwhelming and it's very hard to be able to actually get anything done. So that's the plan today, taking this, cleaning this up a bit, getting it inside, and it is in the spare room, so I won't be showing too much in there, but just kind of the end result. But yeah, clearing all this out, but this gives you a bit of a perspective of all this, and then there's a couple of shelves inside as well that has all my books and DVDs as well. It's 1,060 items listed at the moment, so it's pretty crazy. Alright team, I'll keep you updated.
So I just wanted to give you guys a quick little tour of my I guess my little workstation. So this is what I'm currently doing on my listings, also doing packing and whatnot. I've just rearranged all this just to make it a lot better, so big thanks to Carla. So just been doing some DVDs. Here's all my satchels and storage. I've got boxes under here, got all my filler in here, got all my DVD noodles, some other packaging, bubble wrap, and I've got an extra spare bubble wrap under here. This is where I keep all my listed books, all my listed DVDs. These are just the ones inside. I've also got some more over here as well, here and here. But yeah, at the moment, this is the thing that I moved from outside. I haven't really even finished cleaning out the outside yet, but this was the idea, to try and get a lot of the DVDs in here, just so they're easy to grab when I'm doing all the packaging and stuff. So I'm going to do some listings now. Yeah, this is just kind of a bit of a sneak peek. If you want to see more of this stuff, let me know. But
yeah, this is how it all happens.
So that was the behind the scenes. I want to try and do a bit more of this as we progress through, just give you a bit more different things that's happening through the week as things happen, whether I'm shuffling some of the storage or if I've had a problem, how I'm dealing with it, things like that, to give you a bit more of an insight. And one thing is, here in Victoria, we just heard news yesterday that, so I'm filming this Monday morning, we heard on Sunday that lockdown's been extended and there's a few more restrictions that are going to continue to stick around for a while, which means sourcing's still going to be a bit of a challenge. So just got to deal with that. But as you would have seen in my video of my storage, I've got a lot of items, a lot of books and DVDs. Just working through them, they do get quite boring in terms of that same old stuff, but we're working through it. I reckon there's probably between 400 and 600 items there. That potentially means I should be covered till the end of lockdown, assuming it happens when they say it's happening. Videos for this week. So Wednesday I'll have a Pokemon Fund update. Saturday, week 17 of the 50k training. Sunday will be a podcast as well on my podcast channel. And also on Saturday, 25th of September, I will have my birthday charity stream. That will be coming out. You can see the details in the link in the description. You can go set the reminder. Come hang out. Basically be going for 2 to 3 hours. People have already purchased cards in advance. I'll be opening those packs for those people that have purchased those cards. There will be a chance to win a Shining Fates ETB as well for people that make donations during the live stream. So come hang out, have some fun. You don't have to, donate anything. You can just come out, hang out, chill, see some Pokemon cards opened. That will be on the 25th of September. Details in the description below, or you'll see more stuff come out through the week. I do have a test live stream also probably on Thursday. Just, make sure I brush out anything that might be a bit of an issue in lead up to the major event. So I hope to see you there. Well, that's it, guys. That is this week. And as I mentioned, it's trying to have a bit of a reality check, keep myself honest. Weeks aren't going to be perfect. Last week was a bit of a pain in the butt with the INAD case. This week, I didn't really get the numbers where I want to be. And I think after having some of those bigger weeks, you get that high, you get that rush. But it's not always going to be like that. And I just got to keep pushing on. Mentally, sometimes it can get quite draining, right? You don't want to get burnt out. So how you manage that is, can you change up the way you're listing? Can you do different things? I've just changed how I'm doing my listing with the rearrangement of my listing station. So that makes it a bit more exciting, a bit more comfortable, remove some friction points. And these are all things that help you grow and continue to, gain that momentum of where you need to be. So just the things that I'm dealing with. You got any questions, thoughts, let me know in the comments below. Appreciate you being here, of course. And I hope your week has been better than mine. Appreciate being here. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, do the whole shebang, and hustle. Ciao.